Howdy, DocMas residents, and welcome to the Dr. DC podcast.
Yeah.
Shut up. I haven't been introduced yet.
Jesus.
My name is producer Richard, and I don't know if anybody else is here today.
Oh, yeah. Who may or may not be here?
Definitely not producer Richard. Across from me, the doctor himself.
Hello.
Finally showed up.
We are halfway through DocMas.
Yep.
And halfway through the total length of the run of the Dr. DC podcast. It's episode
hold on.
It's episode 350,
Sorry,
baby.
did you say halfway?
Yep. We're going to 700.
Yeah, I'm really excited for you, Alex Jaffe. You're going to have a great 350 episodes.
You're out as of now? Wow. Halfway through DocMas? Jesus. Didn't even see it through.
Yeah, well, you know what? I've had enough.
Good Lord.
Yeah, you're gonna take off your fucking pants right now and joke for just you and I.
Oh, God. We'll explore this further later.
Yeah.
The joke, that is.
The other part.
Yeah, it's DocMas 6.
It's DocMas
It's
6.
Coffmas.
It's Coffmas 6. It's DocMas 6. It's Coffmas, and it's episode 6.
Yes.
Nice.
6 end of
350.
List. Yeah, 350. Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane that we've been doing this for 6 years. That we've been doing
5.5. We're not quite at annual 6 territory.
I know. But
truly, yes.
Doc-
This is the 6th DocMas, and that's wild, yeah.
An idea that we were just like, I remember the first time I brought it up.
I was like, I don't know, man.
We'll record 12 episodes in one day, and we'll drink the whole time.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun, though.
That fucking first one, Jesus Christ. I mean, but white wine is still...
White wine was the worst one.
I still drink
the
white
first
wine
one was
sick.
mostly getting you drunk.
I mean, yes, because I would leave the room and come back, and you two would be snickering.
I'll never tell. Yeah.
And I didn't really get it until I was like way
Yeah, I mean, you should have known. We weren't hiding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. And that's the one I think I got really quiet on halfway through, I think.
The second DocMas, though, as well. By the time you hit like episode 10, you do the intro, and then you kind of... and the episode had like, I'd give an answer and it'd be like, Richard, and you'd be like, Instagram.
Yeah, it's insane. And is that the one we cold called Anna Valenzuela?
Yes.
That's an insane
one
episode.
There's brandy beans.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the one where like we polished off like 5 or 6 bottles of white wine, and on the final episode, I drank a bottle of red wine. Crazy.
Absolutely.
A truly insane DocMas. And after that, we were like, we need to pick
pull
something
back.
more reasonable.
This was unsafe.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you were hungover for like a week after that. Yeah.
It like fucked up my like the bacteria in my body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I detrimentally affected my physical health.
Yeah. It was worth it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, because this, I think, was that 2019 or 2020?
That would have been 2018.
Oh, okay.
Because we started the podcast June 2017. So 2017 is the first DocMas. 2018 is the second.
Okay, because I was looking through the document that
2019 is Caesar's.
The document I'm looking at today was I think from 2020, and it was because there was like guests like Keith Carey was on there,
right?
Rivers,
yeah,
it was a bunch of people, and I was like, I don't remember this one even.
That one was probably a Nugget one, actually.
Yeah.
I think that was the Nugs one.
Wow.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
insane.
Wild. Hey, by the way, it's the 350th episode, so guess what, motherfuckers?
Oh, is this the one?
Two-face rules.
Wow, I'm glad you prepared to do this.
Now, I will say I did not bring a coin.
I have one.
You have one?
I do. I'm slightly concerned about bringing it in here.
Well, is it valuable?
No,
then bring it in.
It's just you.
It's well, if you don't care about losing it, then it's fine.
Okay, hold on.
Guess I could have done this off mic before the episode started, but it's more.
Think about it until just now. Though.
Yeah, that's true. It was a game day decision to make this the Two-Face Rules episode, but it is 350. It's a milestone. Why not, baby? Oh, you know what? No, it's good that I said this up top, because we can also flip about whether or not we A, drink the coffees, or B, talk about them.
Oh,
Although I'm going to drink the coffee. But we should flip about whether or not we talk about it. All right, here's a coin.
I don't know why I make you do it.
Because I'm great at it. There's never been a time I haven't nailed this.
I can't wait.
Okay. We're flipping to talk
I'm so
about the
excited.
coffee. We're obviously going to drink the coffee.
Yeah.
But flip to discuss this episode's coffee.
Which is which?
Oh, heads is always like, do it.
No, but that's not necessarily true.
That's how we always do it. By the way, it's tails. We're not talking about the coffee.
Okay, I was worried. I brought 4 more just in case.
You're not going to need them. I'm great at this.
Okay, we'll see.
When have I ever lost multiple coins during one episode?
Yeah, okay. All right. So we're not going to talk about the coffee.
We're not talking about the coffee.
No.
Right into the questions, baby.
I am going to taste it, though.
Well, let's let the coin decide.
Am I going to taste it?
If you're going to taste it.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Why do you look so...
Tails, put that shit down.
But does that mean I don't drink it?
I don't know.
Well, let's flip if you're going to taste it.
Oh, okay, sure.
No.
No, I'll flip. Yeah.
Put the coffee down first.
No, I can do this.
Oh my God, there's coffee everywhere.
Nope. Guess it's just going to sit there. All right, cool. On to the questions.
Okay. All right. So, first question comes from Facebook.
Going to the face and the book. Going to the Facebook.
Comes from Matthew Poulter, who asks,
All right, Chicken Matty.
what are some of the best DC holiday stories or specials? Can be from any source.
Okay, here we go. Let's flip.
Are we going to answer this?
Tails. Nope. Nope. Moving on.
Oh my God. I also 3 for 3 without dropping.
I haven't tried. I know. Even I'm surprised. I've been talking a big game, but I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah, but also the look on your face every time you flip also, definitely tells that you were not confident.
Utter
in this.
fear.
Okay, next question. We're leaving Facebook and heading on over to Twitter.
That's Twitter.
First question from Twitter comes from Emmanuel Nick, who asks, give me a Green Lantern 5 movie arc pitch for me.
Okay, here we go.
Take me on a ride, fellers.
All right, let's flip.
Okay.
It's fucking Tails. Holy shit.
Also, you're getting way too cocky. That had some real airtime with it.
Yeah, I know. What's the worst that could happen?
Smash the light comes down.
It smashes the light, glass breaks, it bounces into an electrical socket, explodes.
Starts a fire in the room. All my comics burn.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. They weren't being read.
Yeah, but would you rather you have had them than
no,
them burn?
I'd rather them burn.
Would you
so
want them to go
petty.
to a good home? No.
Yeah, all right. Next question.
All right, we're leaving Twitter and heading on over to Instagram.
Now we're going to Instagram, take some questions and answer them.
All right, question from Instagram comes from Delgado Andrew.
All right.
Who asks, citing your multiple podcast awards, DC approaches you and commissions an ultimate DC imprint.
Ooh,
What is your pitch?
great. Let's flip for it.
Yeah.
Heads.
Oh, okay. This is a good one anyways.
Okay. So the Ultimate line in Marvel was like one universe with like a more tightly woven continuity. And I think that's where you get the idea that like Thor is more alien than actual God, you know.
Some
Of the stuff that the MCU
Some good
built
stuff
on a
considering like Ultimate was a bit of a fucking shit show.
but it was also like a little like edgy, you know, like you got that
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
with like the Blob like cannibalistically eating like the Wasp.
But it
or
is
whatever.
interesting that like they pulled a lot of stuff for the good movie stuff, but from a thing that was like ultimately not successful, like bad in some ways.
You're right. I mean, there's I think a lot of kind of like edgy for the sake of edgy. Like I think in the Ultimate Universe, that's where they did like the fucking Lannister incest thing with like Wanda and Pietro.
They did some
stuff
bonker
like
shit
that.
with Spider-Man, but I think that's.
But
where,
we also get Miles
Exactly.
from the Ultimate Universe.
I mean, yeah, but also Miss Marvel, I think too, right?
Oh, really?
I think because I think those two are connected. At least they fight together.
Oh, that's interesting. That I didn't know. But I think the other thing with the Ultimate Universe, at least in the context of questions we've had in the past, is that it did a little more work to like tie more powers together. And I think a big part of it was like there's a lot of storytelling about like the weapon development program that makes Captain America. That you know what I mean? Like I think there's more stuff tied to the super serum and stuff like that. So all of that given this context, what would your pitch be for like a DC Ultimate Universe?
I mean, here's the thing. DC already like did an extreme thing. So it's
Which?
Well, I just mean their 90s run is already pretty.
But that's also true of main Marvel.
Which is weird that they then also created the Ultimate to be more extreme.
Well, but I don't know that was like the mandate of it. The mandate was more about the kind of contained, streamlined continuity. Sure. It just ended up being kind of edgelordy because they had all of these, like gratuitous violence and stuff like that. It wasn't necessarily like pouches on your pants extreme. It was more like that kind of thing.
So that's.
I think that's where you get the Captain America that says like, "Do you think the A on my head stands for France or whatever?" Like a really angry Captain America for no reason.
But like, I don't know if the approach is to make it exactly the same. I think they're saying like, come up with a new universe. Like, I don't think you need to make a Ultimate.
Well, but I mean, but DC comes up with alternate universes all the time. I think part of it is like, if you're going to make a thing that has a sort of streamlined continuity, you don't need to know the 80 some odd years of it.
Well, that's what I mean.
What's your pitch for like how do you do that?
Yeah, because I think the thing about DC is they're constantly doing that shit. Like,
you could make the argument the New 52 is kind of like Ultimate DC.
This is what I mean. Like between like making a universe, like doing the whole death metal thing, like that's very like creating this like ultimate storyline. Like,
yeah, I mean, I suppose in a way, yeah. I think you're right to touch on it that DC does kind of do it, and I think maybe the answer is that the New 52 kind of already is, Ultimate DC. It just didn't exist beside the main one. It became the main one, and then we sort of took the bits we like from it, like Marvel did, like keep Miles, we love that shit, and like jettison the stuff you don't like.
I think the thing that I would pitch is a thing that they're already doing with Earth 1 too, which is like like reboot and like create this new sort of like thing that feels a bit more modern. But I'm like, Earth 1's doing
and
that.
A little
like,
more grounded.
Yeah. So
the only thing Earth 1 that hasn't done is like be kind of connected
to each other.
But yeah, you're right. Yeah, interesting.
I think that's the only thing I would do differently is like connect them, I guess. But
yeah, and to be honest, I'm not overly interested in just following an entire parallel version of the universe. I like when it's more of a take. The Dark Knights of Steel, like
rad
castles and swords.
Yeah, that's
and
rad.
shit.
I like that.
That's kind of fun, and then you build the world out. Interesting. The New 52 might essentially be Ultimate DC,
which is not a secondary stream like line. That's just like taking the existing one and redoing it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I like. The problem is I don't want it. Like,
yeah, I think I'd be like, hey, as the funniest podcast in Canada, this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
And my credentials as checks notes, the funniest podcast in Canada, tells me that this publishing idea for comics is bad.
I think if I was going to do anything, it would be the thing that I've always pitched, which is like, okay, do a thing that's like based on like all the movies and have like a separate universe that has all of these movie characters and like make
just build out the DCEU in comics.
That's
maybe.
The thing I think I would do. That would be like, okay, there like now there's a stream of things for people who love the movies, but also like it's a new universe that you can play within.
Sure,
that gives you something to work within. Like that. Sure, that'd probably be the best idea I could probably come up with.
I mean, it's a cop-out answer, but I don't think I think I would say this is a bad idea. You've already kind of done this. Don't do it.
Yeah.
You
keep trying to do this stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next question.
All right.
From Reddit.
Where everyone's nice and no one's ever mean.
Were you drinking that?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. Now I got to flip to see if I should be punished.
Oh.
No. Tails. Stupid coin.
So next question comes from Mad Seb 77, who asks, what do you think about Dark Crisis and Dawn of the DCU? Merci.
All right, let's flip. Heads. I think Dark Crisis has been generally interesting, and I like that it's not necessarily like a big line-wide, every book ties in sort of thing. There's been a couple of sort of neat concepts, neat themes in it. I don't know that I think it's like the best executed series or anything like that, but I've been enjoying seeing the legacy heroes in central roles in an event. I think that's fun. I like I think that the action of it, when there's big action set pieces, whether it's like the assault on Titan's Tower or the big battle with the Dark Army that we had in number 6 or whatever, all of that stuff I'm digging. The Dawn of the DCU and that the stuff that they kind of announced, some of the books coming, I'm excited for. But this feels more like, I mean, it makes sense because it's all Josh Williamson, but this feels like Infinite Frontier, right? Where it's you know, it's an event in that it's an event, B, like making some changes, but it's not necessarily like, it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not trying to be the biggest thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, it's not changing people's histories. You know what I mean? Like, it might be changing slightly the structure of the multiverse or the omniverse, but it's not being like, and now you were always like this.
Sure.
It's not doing that kind of continuity meddling, and I think that's a little bit refreshing. It's like, you could sort of have your cake and eat it too, where you could do this big thing with the Great Darkness and Pariah and revisit Crisis and stuff like that without being like, and all that great work that we did on Hawkman is done. You know, like, you don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater, and I do like that. But yeah, I mean, it's been good. I don't think it's a thing where I'm like, I gotta see what. I'm not that. I don't have that kind of excited feeling about it, but it's not bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's leave Reddit and go over to the Doc Squad.
Okay. Doc scored bells. Doc scored bells. Doc scored all the docs.
You're not Doc scored. Doc scored. Doc scored all the way. Not Doc scored bells.
It's 3 syllables. What do you want, man?
Sure. Yeah, it's true. You do have an art form with this.
I have integrity. You piece of shit.
All right. Next question comes, and the last question from Yokro. Yokro, who asks, Richard, you have called us many names this year, such as sheep, rat fucks, nerds, etc., etc., etc.
Yes. Get him.
And
drag his ass.
And last year I made you say 3 nice things about Dr. DC. This year, I want you to say 3 nice things about these people. The Marvelous Ryan, Crimson Raven, Stump Chunkman, Lovely Miss Long, Chan 180, and Yokro.
All right. Let's see if Richard has to say nice things about these people.
Yeah.
Tails.
That's right, you rat-faced, neck-beard, weak, bottom-feeding, no-taste coward cucks.
I mean, I didn't say that I had to double down on it.
I'm not going to do anything, you fucking sludge monkeys. I'm not fucking...
I don't know, man.
I'm not fucking doing anything.
Good Lord.
You can eat my shit, you turd burglars.
Let's flip to see if you can eat his shit. Oh. Tails.
That didn't count as anything.
I did fine. It bounced off the microphone.
How did you even do that?
I don't know, man. I'm great.
Anyways.
There we go. Great episode. 350. Milestone.
Yeah, if you have anything else you want to say. He wonders why I took... Are you fucking kidding me? Quarter number 2.
I don't know where it went.
Let's flip this one. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's fully crumbled. It's done. Try that again.
Tails, no sign off.
All the superheroes, they always fight for what is right. Live with danger and adventure, they are men of might.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.